algorithm in which you have to calculate reverse Polish notation. As we all know, what is reverse Polish notation? It's something like we can do by use of stack. Let's see. So you have been given this for an example. If you have been given this, you have to calculate its reverse Polish notation. Or what is the other name for this? I think postfix or prefix, something like that. Postfix expression, something like that. And then what you do basically, you will go until you see any operator. Whenever you see operator, you will pop the previous two elements, and obviously you will not add operator into the stack. You pop the previous two element, perform the operation like 2 1 and plus, which means 2 plus 1, so 2 plus 1 will become 3. So you'll instead of all this, you will just add 3 over this place, right? And then whenever you see other 3, you'll just push into stack. Whenever you'll see this multiply, you will do 3 into 3, that will become 9. So at last you will have something like 9, and then one element will be remained in the stack if it's a valid reverse Polish expression, and it is guaranteed that it is always valid, so always one element will remain at the stack. So there are multiple ways to do this, but the common thing is to use a stack of strings. You can use because they have been given a token of strings, stack of strings, let's say s, then for auto I in a token, whatever this has been given to you. Now if the thing is like operator, so if the I is equal to any operator, you can make operator function, or you can write all the operators like plus, multiply, something like that, plus, or I is equal to multiply, or I is equal to something like or all other operators. Then you have to do something else. You have to do something else. One part is very simple. You have to just push into stack, because then it is any operand. You just need to push the operands or numbers, right? Else dot push I, and if then you need to this, then you need to take out two elements, like take two elements and uh, evaluate the expression, and then push the result. This is the stuff. Now why I'm writing it like this, because now from here this code can take two ways. One way is to do all the operations here only. Other way is to make a eval function, like take out two elements is simple. How will you take out two elements? You will take out string of a is equal to tomorrow s dot top, and string dot s dot pop, right? S dot pop. The another thing is string of b is equal to, now again the second element is equal to s dot top, and then s dot pop. And then now you can do operations on these two over here, evaluate, or you can do dusra, you can create second function, then do the operation. Let me do here only, right? Now the thing is that hmm, int of x is equal to st of I, string to integer a, and tomorrow y is equal to string to integer b, and then you see your I is equal to plus, then you need to do something. If your I is equal to multiply, what is this happening, man? Yeah. And the other thing is, like, if the I is equal to plus, multiply, minus, divide. Other thing what you can do is that you don't need to do this over here, like something like that, and you can do this inside this as well, like pop out two elements, and then like, but then you have to do it in yeah, so let's make it clear, simple, clear, because then you have to copy paste these statements in every every if condition. I is equal to, let's say something like multiply, divide, and minus reg, I think. If I is equal to minus, right? So this would be the stuff, and else you just push. Now what you do evaluate operation. So int res is equal to something like, why do you need res? But you can just stack dot push, but you need to do convert it to two string before pushing, because it will come out in integer. So plus method it's simple like x plus y or and then you also need to see that 2 and 1. So the first number is actually coming out in second. Stack may we pop from the top, as we know. So b is the first number and a is the second number. Operands, it's not like a is the first operand. It's not like op1 and this is op2. Actually, and beach mein there is an operation, okay? And there is like, yeah, operation or brand, yeah. But it is actually something like that, your this like, it's not like a and b have operator in between. It's reverse, it has b and a has operator. So keep this in mind. So because in multiply it's not gonna make some difference, but then it's gonna make some difference in the, yeah, we'll see that x into y. Over here we have to do, now tell me, should we do x divided by y, or should we do y divided by x? I think we should do y divided by x, right? Because that's what it is. Okay, so there is a y and operand x. Okay, where is the y and x? I calculated x is equal to stoi of, okay, it's down there. Yeah, it's there. And then the last thing is s dot push. You can do something like this, y minus x. That's all you need. Yeah, at last you will return stoi of s dot top. That's all, I think. Yeah, t ko you have to make it tokens equal to tr. Let's move to second one. Oh, okay. Completed. Is equal to minus, or I is equal to divide. Also, the thing is that this is a string, not a character. So that's about it. Plus, minus, multiply, divide, take out two operation, convert into string. Okay, that's all a string. That's all a string. That's all a string. Okay, it's fine. The last two are fine. Now we can sum this up. Overflow. To deal with overflow, you can make it long. And the other stuff is, I think, stoll. You can do it, right? stoll. You can do like this. stoll is string to long, string to long. That's what you can do. Okay, so as you can see, pretty good efficiency. Let's move to GFG problem of the day. This is very simple question. This is a breaking a number. You have been given a number, and how to refresh the code. Basically, you have been given a number n is equal to something like 2, 3, 4, or anything, and then you need to return how many ways to get the three whole numbers which sum up to this number. So at the first look, it might be a little confusing, but when you get the approach that it's nothing but just nc2, where n is equal to n plus 1. Yeah, that's about it. And not n plus 1, but exactly n plus 2. Because for 2, the answer is something like 4c2, which is 6. For 3, the answer is something like 5c2, which is 10. And for any number, you can check up till 6c2. The answer would be what? For 6, the answer would be 8c2, which is 8 into 7 by 2, which is 28. Yeah, as you can see. And yeah, that's all about it. So let's make a is equal to n plus 1, b is equal to n plus 2, and return a into b, um, mod. To divide it, because this can go overflow, mod divided by 2, something like that, and make this long, because yeah, obviously bigger numbers are there. And mod 1e9 plus 7. that's fine. N is equal to this. It's working for this. Let's try for bigger number. Then we'll submit. Then we'll see. There should not be any problem due to this long, right? Yeah, successfully passed. Pretty much very less time taken. Okay guys, bye. So that's about it. GFG problem of the day and lead code daily challenge. Both were very simple question. This can be done in the second way when you can create a eval function over here which takes the to this x and y and calculate the result and gives you answer in maybe string or integer format. You push it into stack into the string format, and the answer, the which is the important thing, is that answer is going to be something which is remained at the top in the end. Only one element will remain at the end. That is your answer. You just convert it into string to integer or long, and it was really simple question. GFG problem of the day. There is nothing to discuss about it. It's just, yeah, NC2 where n is equal to n plus 1. Sorry, n plus 2. Okay guys, bye.